Uh, so yeah, this week the stream is kind of a little late, but still, I'll go through my reviews. I'll talk about my plans. I'll talk about all the transfers that I've made, and there have been some news coming up lately. I was kind of using my Facebook and I heard some news about how AFL games might be postponed for this upcoming week. So yeah, I'm not very sure about that, but still I did get that news, so we'll talk about that too. And yeah, I'm pretty sure now all the transfer that you guys have been making lately must be around the it's for the blank and double game weeks, because personally I've been doing that. So firstly, this is what my team looks like, and I had pretty, I don't know, average kind of game week. The points were above average, but still I think it's all about the captainship. And like last week I literally had four captainship choices, right? I had Fernandez, Grealish, Salah, and Kane. And guess what? I captained a player who did absolutely nothing. So yeah, you can tell how my game week was. So yeah, still I think going into the double and blank game week, I think it's fine. It's fine. Not a big deal, right? So this is what my team looks like for now. And yeah, 6-7 above average, still not that bad. But not a huge drop in rank, but still some kind of drop in rank. But what I'm trying to do is now, as I've said, I've already removed Mitchell for Kufal. So I had that plan, right? And for next game week, my plan is to get a Burnley defender. Let me just go through that already. So for next game week, let me just. So yeah, I plan to get Taylor. I don't know. I don't know if I will do that or not yet. But still, Sheffield Fulham, that still looks good. And about the West Ham and Liverpool game, the problem here is, what I'm trying to say is, uh, I don't think there will be any kind of clean sheet for the Burnley defender here against West Ham. Maybe there's something there, but not sure about the Liverpool game, right? So what I'm trying to say is, still a player with a single game week is, I think, still a better choice than going for the double ones, because literally if they just play you, they'll still give you 4 points. So I don't think that's a big problem, right? So yeah, maybe I'll get Taylor there. I'm not very sure. Lamptey out, and yeah, I do have some injury news. So about Ings, it's like I was not very confident about Ward Prowse in my team, to be honest, because like I don't know, he just I just one of the reason he's there is, as I said, to manage the budget in my team, and now he does have the double game week, right? So that is one of the reason I'm kind of trying to leave him there for now. So since Ings is not there anymore, Ward Prowse might just score a penalty or something. The penalty duties are on Ward Prowse now, since there is no Ings. And about Ings is, it's the reoccurring injury for him, the hamstring injury. So like I don't know, he shouldn't have been played so many games like right away after the injury. So yeah, there was some kind of backlash on manager, because how he was straightly brought into the team and played all these minutes right away. So yeah, there might be some problems there for Ings, but still, not having Ings means Ward-Prowse is on free kicks, penalties, corners, and everything right now. So yeah, I think I'm kind of pretty confident. And another news is, I read about Chilwell and James was, both Chilwell and James won't be playing for the the next game against the Arsenal game. So that's what Lampard has said, according to now. Like, as of recent, that is the news, right? So I'm not very sure what will happen, how it will develop. So yeah, we still have the conferences left, but for now, according to Lampard, both of them are out for next game week. So if I are those owners, maybe I don't know. My plan was to maybe get James for the double game weeks, right? I might do that. I don't know. I just don't know yet. So since Lamptey is injured now, maybe I'll get rid of him for the. My plan is very clear for the game week 18 and 19, because I'm pretty sure I'll be using a free hit for game week 18, and the bench boost for game week 19. That is what I have planned. So I think I'm going to stick to it. I think it's good if you already have planned that out. If you are clear about what you want to do, I think that's good for everyone. So yeah, Shirish, Avinav, CFC, and Randy, thank you for joining in. Yeah, I'm sorry about the stream though. Yeah, it has been that kind of week. I just can't catch a break right now. A lot of examinations and everything going on. So yeah, it was kind of late this game week. So yeah, sorry about that. There will be a deadline stream though. So yeah. Uh, CFC says, I mean, thank you, CFC, joining in. Arya, thank you for joining in. Serious, thank you for joining in. And Randy says, Reece James and Lamptey to Stones and die. I'm not sure about Stones though. Now, if I want to bring a Man City player, that the fixtures are super good, right, Randy? But still, if you bring a player from Manchester City, you would want him to play every game. Like, you do bring in the player from Man City, and if he does not even play, like that's not even relevant, you know. So I don't know. Maybe go for Diaz if you have the money, Randy. I wouldn't go for Jones because last night when Man City play against Arsenal, I think Diaz and Laporte played as a centre back, right? And Laporte scored. And I think, I don't know, Diaz and Laporte obviously seems like the best centre back pairing for the Man City side. It's easily the best pairing. So I think eventually, you know, although yeah, Pep Guardiola is kind of experimenting with, I don't know, Ake and Diaz and Garcia and Diaz and everyone. I'm pretty sure eventually it should be Laporte and Diaz who should be playing in the centre back position, because that is the best pairing for the Man City team. So yeah, not sure about Stones. I wouldn't get him in, Randy, right? So about Dyer, yeah. So I had been creating some templates for the, you know, double game week. So I kind of had Dyer in that team, but still, I feel like, I don't know. This what I'm trying to say is, yes, Dyer might keep a clean sheet in the game week 19. I think they play against Sheffield, right? That might happen, but still, what are the chances? Though I don't know. I was not convinced by the way they played against uh, the Leicester side. Like, come on, like it was not a good game week at all. I never thought, I didn't thought, though personal record, you know, the individual record of Kane was very good, pretty good, super good for Kane and Spurs against Leicester. So that is one of the reason I captain Kane, right? But I blanked, and that kind of hurt in my rank. So still, it's done now. All we have to do is look ahead for the new game week, right? So yeah, but still, Dyer, I won't say it's the worst choice, Randy, right? But I think you can look to players like Kufal, or maybe, I don't know, if you are punting for this game week, maybe go for a Southampton defender. It might work out, right? I think Southampton against Fulham, they are facing each other. But still, Fulham, yeah, playing against Fulham is not easy, right? But still, yeah, I don't think having a Southampton defender is that worse, because I think if you look from the beginning of the season, it feels like Southampton have done better. They have improved. They have worked on their mistakes, and now they're pretty good, acting pretty good right now. So my prediction was Wolves and Southampton to do good, very good this season. You know, that was my prediction. But I don't know what's happening with Wolves, because like they were playing in Europa last season, right? Wolves. So it just came naturally to me that now they don't have to play in Europa. They have to play few games. There will be less injuries, right? And they had signed new players, so that it just obviously looked like Wolves should have done very good this season, right? But I don't know. They have not made my expectations. Yeah, Southampton, they kind of did not do pretty good starting in the start of the season, but eventually they are doing good right now. So Danny Ings injury is another bummer for the Southampton side, right? But again, it's like as I said, the coach have been getting a lot of comments about how he should not have played so many minutes. Like he literally played every minute Ings, like since he has returned. So I think that should not have been done. Now 90 minutes, he would have played again 90 minutes here if he was fit. So yeah, I think he should have slowed Ings into the team rather than the way Ings came into the team, right? So yeah, as I said, war prowess not the best I think, but still not having Ings kind of makes a good support that you should have war prowess for now until Ings returns, and he also has a double game week. So yeah, why not? So yeah, SCS says, how many transfers and money in the bank do you have? So yeah, I had two transfers, right? So I had two transfers. I removed Mitchell. I saw Mitchell's price was dropping last night, so I already removed Mitchell for Kufal, right? And I still have one transfer left, and I have 3.4. So until half an hour ago, right? Lamptey was in a yellow zone. Now he's red. So I feel like, yeah, I know I need to remove Lamptey, but for whom? I'm not sure. I have so many options, you know, so many good options for double game week. I could bring in Reece James. I could bring in Diaz. I could bring in Taylor. So there are just too many options, and I have not made up my mind. And one another thing for double game week is, as I said, every transfer I do from now on is for the double game week 19. As I said, I will be using the free hit in game week 18 and bench boosting in game week 19. So that is my plan. So everyone's plan might be different, right? So yeah, and I did get one of the team in the Instagram. His situation was that he has already used his wild card. He has already used his free hit, right? So now he was, I don't know. I think it's pretty difficult if you don't have a free hit, if you don't have a wild card. Like, I don't know how to manage that team, but still, I did give some kind of suggestion. So yeah, I'll bring that team in a while. So yeah, for now, what I'm trying to say is, my problem is removing Lamptey now, but I don't know if I should remove it for Taylor, because I have no hurry to bring in Taylor this game week, because my target to bring in Taylor is for next game week for this Sheffield and Fulham, right? I need him for this one, so that's what I think. I have no idea for whom, right? I need to remove Lamptey. I do know that, but I don't know for whom. So it might be Diaz. James is not fit yet. If it was James, I think I'd do that in a heartbeat. But still, again, what if James does not play both the games in the double game week? So if I bring in a double game week player, I want him to play both the games, So that will give me a double chance of returning me a heavy point. So that is my opinion on it, right? So yeah, it's not necessary to have like the player who plays two games in game week 19, but it helps if they do. So that is the thing. Uh, so yes, yeah, I have one transfer and 3.4 left in the bank. So I don't know, like still I feel like it was kind of a stupid decision to remove Vardy. I still did not want to remove Vardy, but still you can't have everyone, because like Vardy is still on top when it comes to expected goals. Yeah, expected goals are not the actual statistics, they are like the predicted statistics, but still Vardy is on top and he is doing good. And like Vardy is like a long term option, the season, like season long option, he's that kind of option. But still, if I did not remove Vardy, I had to remove Kane or Calvert Lewin. There's no way I can remove Calvert Lewin. I got him for 7 million, and there's no way I can remove a Kane with these fixtures coming up, right? And I need to have at least Son or Kane. Come on, like I can't go to the upcoming game weeks, these game weeks without Son or Kane. I need to have at least one of them. So it was obviously that I had to remove Vardy. So I did, and it kind of backfired. It's fine. I think yeah, there was also news about Vardy injury. Now it's not serious. Brendan Rodgers has came on and said that Vardy will be fit for next game week. So yeah, if you're watching this and you are a Vardy owner, I think it's fine, because yeah, he has said that is a groin injury. Like that is also a recurring kind of injury. He's fine though. So yeah, Vardy will be fine. Uh Now where CFC says DA or Robo for Chilwell. I think you should go for Robo. For the recent performance, right? But I don't think a CFC. I don't think there's a wrong answer to it, right? Who can they? Shimikas and Williams, right? Okay. I think you should go for Robo looking at the recent performance, but still TA has the set piece duties. So, but still, Robo also does take left corners these days, right? So I don't think there's a right or wrong answer to it, right? CFC. I wouldn't say it's wrong at all. So yeah, I do remember CFC. You have your wild card left, so you are taking punt. I'm pretty sure about that. So if you are one of those managers who has the wild card left, so you can take a punt for upcoming two game weeks. So go for maybe Man City defense, right? Like Liverpool defense is like you should just close your eyes and just go for it this game week. I think so. That's why I personally think for Liverpool, right? Because they are facing West Brom at home. So and West Brom did not look any different than they were, right? So I think if you want to make more points for just this game, you just go for Liverpool defense or maybe Southampton defenders. No problem with that either. So yeah, I think there's no wrong answer CFC, but I personally would go for Robo. I think his price is changing though. CFC, just monitor his price. I think it's about to change, right? So not very sure yet, but yeah, if you want to sell Chilwell, just do it. Yeah, why not? But still, I think Chilwell, as I said, I think Chilwell's injury is less serious than of James. That what it looks like. I think James might have to get some surgery or something. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure we'll have more information till Friday, right? But what Lampard has assured is Chilwell and James, both of them will be fit for the Christmas period. Like the matches where I mean you get it right. Like when there are too many matches, what is said is Chilwell and both James will be fit. So that's what he said. I think both of them will be back soon, but still, according to what he said, it looks like James has more of a serious injury than Chilwell. So yeah, CFC. So maybe you might want to hold on to Chilwell, but still, if you want to go for this game, you just go for Robo. Yeah, no problem there. If you want to go for TA, I don't see a problem. FL says hello, bro. FL, thanks so much for joining in. Ankit says hello. Ankit, thanks so much for joining. 81 points, damn man. Ankit always has very good game week, like always. I just don't know. Whenever he comes, whenever we are having an average kind of game week, he always has a very good game week, But still, this was not an average kind of game week, because a lot of managers I do know in the mini leagues, they had, I don't know, 100 points, 115 points, a lot of them, because most of them had Captain Salah and Fernandes, right? So it kind of worked out for a lot of people. I don't know. I personally, Captain Kane, it's story of my life, I don't know. as I said, personally, I feel like Kane had a very good record against Leicester, so that is one of the reason I captain Kane, just for that, But still, it happens sometimes. It's all right. So yeah, congratulations, Ankit. Yeah, congratulations. And Randy says, bye bye Lamptey from my team. Even he scores hat trick, I'm not bringing him back. He has been so frustrating to all. Yeah, Randy, yeah, that's right. Because one of the reasons I brought Lamptey was he was cheap, and the thing was his fixtures. His fixtures were pretty good, but again, if he's not playing in that good easy fixtures, like what is the reason we bring him in, right? So Lamptey is that kind of, like, I've always known that he has been that kind of hamstring prone injury. Like Ings is that kind of player, Antonio is that kind of player, Vardy is that kind of player, but they are different caliber of players, right? So the only reason I had Lamptey was because of the good fixtures, and the good fixtures are over, I think, for the Brighton. So yeah, West Ham, Arsenal, Wolves, Man City. So I think it's pretty safe to say it's time for Lamptey to go and maybe bring in, I don't know, Taylor or someone. So I've not decided yet. I might just make that transfer again. Yeah, and as I said, there has been a news that the EFL Cup the matches, right, that was supposed to happen this game week has been kind of postponed because of the COVID virus. So I don't know. I don't remember the source. As I said, I was using the Facebook. I saw a post. So I'm not very sure. I'm not very sure with the sources, right? Maybe there will be other news coming up soon. But that is what I read. So there has been some kind of new mutation of the virus in England. So yeah, stay safe, everyone. Right? James, yeah, you too. Yeah. So what was I talking about? Yeah, it's time for Lamptey to go. It's time for him to go. Yeah. Uh, Randy says, "Are you confident on West Ham defense? Are you doubling up on their defense?" Randy, okay, this is a very good question, because like the problem that I'm having with my team is, yeah, I'm pretty confident, Randy. I'm pretty sure. Look, looking at those, now just let me just show you. Now looking at these double game week fixtures, like if there's any team that should keep two clean sheets, it should be West Ham against West Brom, and with the West Ham against Burnley. Like it should be West Ham, it should be. Like if you look at it logically, now it's football, anything can happen. It's a funny game, right? But still, uh, if there's anyone, I bet that should keep two clean sheets in these double game week, it should be West Ham. And now I already have, I already had Cresswell, right? So now my problem was, should I get Fabianski in, Kufal in, or Bowen in? Because they are still very good options. The three players: Kufal, Fabianski, and Bowen. Now the problem is, I already have Crystal. I can't have four players from a single team, right? I do want them, but I can't have them. And now, do I want to triple up on West Ham defenders? Like, do I want to? Like, if they have a good game week, right? If they have a good way, like, even if they keep one clean sheet, I think that's a win. That's a win. Come on. Like, it's a very good game week. 6, 7, 8. Okay, they keep clean sheet in one game, 6 points. And like another game week they conceded, but still they return you 2 points. So 6, 7, 8 points from a single player, and that, I think that's pretty good point, considering that I'll be using a bench push, right? But the thing is, what if West Ham concedes in both the games? So I don't want to triple up on the West Ham defenders. So one of the thing I'm thinking is, maybe I won't get Fabianski, right? Maybe I might get there. I don't know. If like one of the players that I thought, like Southampton also do have the double game weeks, right? And not that good fixtures in game week 19. Now Leicester and Leeds. I'm pretty sure Southampton will concede in both of these games. I'm pretty sure. Leeds and did you watch Leeds versus Man United? It's such a good game, but I don't know. Like Leeds needs to be now protective. No one can complain that Leeds is a bad side. Like come on, like they're so fun to watch. I've always said this. I'm a big fan of Leeds. I'm not saying I'm a big fan of Leeds, but the way they play, the work ethic, like I'm just they like just play football with innocence, So that is what I'm trying to say about Leeds team. So I'm a big fan of that, and I admire them. So, but I want them to stay in the Premier League for next game. I mean next season, So they need to start winning. They need to, like, not having coach and not these some center backs, that is kind of hurting them, right? But still, I don't know what got into McTominay. He just started scoring like Ronaldo. He just kept on scoring and he did not stop. So I don't know. But still, I want Leeds to start winning the game. Like the thing about Leeds is they do dominate the game, but when it comes to converting the chances, I think it's not as good, right? But I'm pretty confident in these for the Leeds. These games, the upcoming games. I'm pretty confident, and the double game week also not that bad. Southampton, Newcastle. Like I see something for maybe a not clean sheet here. There's no, I don't see a clean sheet for Leeds here. Yeah, but they can score. Bamford can score here, and maybe there's a clean sheet here for Dallas, I guess. And yeah, what a transfer Dallas has been since I got him in. Like he has been returning me attacking returns from since I got him in. So yeah, this has been a good one too. When it comes to Dallas. So what was I talking about? I got off track. So yeah, this happens all the time. So let me just get to the chat box first. So Ankit says sold Chilwell. Yeah, yeah, Randy. As I said, the problem with West Ham is I personally thought of tripling up on West Ham defenders, right? Fabianski, Cresswell, and Kufal. But I don't know. Again, I'm kind of having second thoughts. Like if they do good, it's gonna help me a lot, right? But still, there are a lot of differential. Like these Kufal, Cresswell, Fabianski, all of them are kind of a differential. Maybe not Fabianski. I think he's heavily owned, but still, the players that I'm bringing in, like I don't know, Ward Prowse is also 17% own, I guess, but still, the players that I'm getting in are kind of a lot of differentials. So that is, I'm kind of worried about that, right? But still, it's just for one game week, for game week 19. After that, I can slowly and steadily get my team back, right? So maybe not three defenders. I think doubling up is not a problem, Randy. That's just my personal opinion, right? If you think otherwise, there's no problem with that. But personally, I think doubling up on West Ham defender, not a bad idea. So maybe I might get Bowen in my team for Bissouma or Grealish. Now, Grealish is like Calvert-Lewin. I can't get rid of him. I think I got Grealish for 7.4. Nah, he's already 7.4, so that cannot be 7.1. So maybe I got him for 7.1, I guess. Let me just see. So I think I got him for 7.1, and he's already 7.8 right now. So yeah. I think I got him for 7.1, so I can't sell him. I just can't. If I want him back, like he has been doing good. I read somewhere that he has the most assists this season. So I don't know. The expected assists for Grealish, he's in second after De Bruyne, right? But still, I don't know. If I want to make some money for the defense, I need to sell Grealish, but I don't want to sell Grealish. You know, so that is the reason I have to go with cheap defenders like I don't know, Taylor and Bednarak or Walker Peters, Vestergaard, these kind of players, right? Because I'm forced to do that because I don't want to do that. I have to do that. So yeah. Uh, so yeah, Randy, as I said, go for doubling up on West Ham defense, not a problem. Maybe triple up with Bowen, I guess, not a problem there either. Ankit sold Chilwell. Yeah, I kind of did. If you are one of those who's trying to sell Chilwell now I did have a conversation with one of our viewers. Now he was asking if I should sell Chilwell already or should I wait. So I think Chilwell's price has dropped last night, right? 0.1. Now I was monitoring his price, although I don't own Chilwell. Like a lot of them has asked about Reece James and Chilwell in my Instagram. So the thing about Chilwell is I think now his price won't drop anytime soon until Friday or Saturday, right? He has already dropped once. So what I would do is I think kind of wait. Like if you sold him before his price dropped last night, it's fine. But if you have not sold him already, maybe wait till Friday or Saturday so that we can get a little more news. But still, Lampard has said that Chilwell won't feature next game against Arsenal. So that's he has clearly said that. So there's some kind of ankle problem, right? So if you want to sell Chilwell, if you have the money, go for Robertson or Trent. No problem with that at all. No problem with that at all. If you have that kind of money, if you don't have to use that money somewhere else, or maybe go for a Southampton defender against Fulham. But again, as I said, Fulham is not an easy team to play against, right? So, but still, I think it's fine. Or if you are targeting a double game week player, go for Kufal or Cresswell. No problem with that either. So yeah, don't go for the Everton defenders, right? I don't know. I just don't feel confident with the Everton defenders. Yeah, Sheffield looks kind of tempting, Sheffield against Everton, but still, I don't know. I wouldn't trust the Everton defense. So yeah, if you are one of those with Chilwell, just go for Robertson or Trent if you have money. If you don't, then go for Kufal or Cresswell. Or if you want to take a punt, just go for Southampton defenders. I guess it might just work out. It might just, or even Aston Villa defenders for just this game week, right? It might work out. So CFC says Grealish out for Rafinha this week. Punt. CFC, yeah. I not this game week though. No. I wouldn't do that. CFC, nope. I wouldn't do that. No, I think Grealish is playing against Crystal Palace, so why would I want to do that? Not this game week. Maybe after this. I think three tough fixtures: Man City, Liverpool. Let me just check. So Chelsea, Man United, Tottenham. These are kind of tough fixtures, and like I'm not saying Grealish won't get you something, and that El Ghazi finally scored right after I don't know 100 shots at target, right? Finally he scored. Like it was kind of coming, but still, like shooting for 100 times and scoring one goal is not good enough. So yeah, maybe don't go for El Ghazi either. If you are one of those trying to take a punt, maybe it will work out for this gaming, but I don't know in a longer term if I want that. And Grealish, again, as I said, the record is too good for him. The teammates are not. I wouldn't say not good enough, but still, come on, they have to convert chances. That's the same problem with Leeds too. They are dominating, but still they are not scoring. So, no, no, no. I don't know. I wouldn't sell Grealish CFC for this game week. No, no, no. Just keep him for this game week, right? Maybe after this game week, maybe I'll think about it. But still, if he keeps on delivering, it kind of becomes difficult for me to sell. It's the same thing with Calvert Lewin. Like we have talked. I like genuinely remember selling. We are talking about selling him, but look at this. How can I sell him? Like 7 million player returning these kind of points consistently. Like, nah, I can't remove Calvert Lewin either. So yeah, maybe not this game week. Just keep Grealish. That's what I think. CFC. Uh, Ankit says got Matip. No, not a problem, but injury prone, just like Ings and these Lamptey and the Antonio, Let me just check Matip. Is he fine right now? I don't even know. Price 5.4, but you can get, James for 5.3. If you could wait, if he's fit for the double game week, I think I'd rather go for James. But still, Matip is not a bad choice because the upcoming fixtures are not that bad, and this game week also the fixture is not that bad, right? Matip might work out, but still a lot injury prone, injury prone. That is the only problem with Matip. Or else I think he's a good choice. He's a good choice. No problem with that, Ankit. But still, I think I would have waited to get in Matip. That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe, yeah, I would have waited till game week 16, 17 to see if he's doing fine, I guess. But if I've done it, it's not a bad choice. But still, let's see what happens. Uh, Ankit says Chilwell will be out for next three fixtures. Okay, Ankit, thank you so much for that. So I did not know that. So only thing I knew was he would mix. I mean he would miss the next game against Arsenal. So thank you so much for that, Ankit. So yeah. So if you are Chilwell owner, so Ankit has said it. Chilwell will mix next three fixtures. So it looks like it's time for him to go. FPL Sum says minus 8 hit under turned out perfect for me. I just out of million rank. Let's hope to keep up now. 88 minus 8. Congratulations, FPL Sum. So I think you were the one who did it in your sleep, right? So I don't believe that you transferred out and transferred in players in your sleep. So I don't know what you meant by that. So yeah, it worked out for you. So yeah, congratulations. So yeah. Mohammed says, hello, I got 94 points. Everyone did so good, right? The captainship, it's got to be the captainship. I'm pretty sure Sarah, Fernandez, Grealish, captainers, and even De Bruyne, literally every captainship except for Kane returned points this game week. So, like, how unlucky can I be? You can just say, like, as I said, the 4 captain choice I had this game week was Fernandez, Grealish, Sarah, and Kane. And guess what? I captained Kane, who literally did nothing. Abysmal. He was abysmal. So I don't know. It's all right. It's all right though. I can't. I'm not gonna cry here. I'm not gonna It's fine. I'm gonna make. I think I'll just stick to basic and just captain Salah this game week. I don't think I need to think twice. I don't want to overthink with my captainship. I'm just gonna leave my captainship there on Salah. One thing I need to think about this game week is the Lamptey thing. Now I was kind of confident that I had a bench option, finally a defender bench option, because if you remember, if you have been watching my, following my channel for a long time, I have no player in my, substitute that would come on if anyone got injured in my first 11. And that is the case again this game week also, Now, I was kind of confident that if anyone did not play, Lamptey would come on. Now Lamptey is injured again. So I have a decision to make. Do I just remove Lamptey for Taylor already this game week? Because eventually my plan is to just bring in Taylor next game week for the upcoming 2 game weeks, and also he has double game week, right? The double game weeks are not good enough. I know, but still, Sheffield home, Fulham home. Maybe there's at least one clean sheet here, at least one. So, and he's also very good with the attacking returns. Not very good, but still decent, right? So yeah, maybe my for next week, I'm pretty sure my transfer will be Taylor. So should I get him already this game week? So yeah, as I said, there has been some kind of postponement of the EFL Cup. I'm not sure if there's any news. Please let me know in the chat box, right? But still, my plan is to maybe go for Taylor for upcoming 2 game weeks. Let's see. I'll let you guys know in the deadline stream. I've not made up my mind already. I've not been playing around with my team a lot right now. As I said, assignments and all this stuff, super boring, right? But someone's got to do it. So yeah, I'm sorry about the late stream also. Nasi says last minute Chilwell and James injury. Yeah, that must be a bummer, for everyone. I did not watch that game because it was pretty late in my country, right? It was super late, so I did not watch that game, right? About the West Ham and West Ham and Chelsea game. But still, that must be a bummer for the Chelsea owners. I don't have any Chelsea or Man City asset, right? And I don't know, not having Man City asset, I'm kind of confident right now. I don't know why. Like, this is so weird to say, but I'm fine not having any Man City asset. I don't know why I'm saying this, because like, I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. I don't have Man City asset. It's fine. Not having Chelsea asset also. I don't know. I'm not too worried, right? Because the Salah, Fernandez, these guys are doing their work. They are returning points, and Grealish, they are doing fine. Calvert doing fine. So if cheap options are doing fine, I don't think I need to worry a lot, right? The main thing is I need to target the fixtures to get the better points, and my captainship choice. No, I don't know. I tell everyone to do make a good captainship decisions, right? And still I do these kind of weird kind of decisions, and that kind of hurts my rank. But still, it's all right. No problem with that. Uh, so FPL Penguin says, thank you FPL Penguin for joining in, and yeah, please do check out FPL Penguin's channel, right? He has YouTube channel. He has great contents. Do check out his live streams and the videos, the captainship and all those videos. Do join his live streams. Yeah. Thank you FPL Penguin for joining in. Thank you so much. Ansul says, I got Robo for Vestergaard before the challenge, and now I regret it. Yeah. You like Anshul, I think you like most of the managers are trying to get in Southampton defenders. Like Bednarak price has risen, and I think Walker Peters, these players price will rise soon, if not today, soon. I'm pretty sure. So Chilwell injury or not, I think you should not have sold Vestergaard. I don't know. It just you shouldn't have done that. I think Vestergaard is now 5 million. I'm pretty sure he was 4.5. So when I thought of bringing Vestergaard in, he was, I think, 4.7 or something. Let me just check his price already first. But still, you shouldn't. Chilwell injury or not, you shouldn't have removed. Again, the Vestergaard is injured. I didn't know this. Like, he was fine until last night. I don't know, knee injury. I didn't get this. Did you remove him because of the knee injury? Because like he was fine till yesterday. I was checking on Vestergaard's price, right? He was fine. So I don't know, but still, as I said, Chilwell injury or not, I think you shouldn't be removing Southampton defenders right now, especially if you're planning for your double game week. So it depends on what kind of plan you have for the blank and double game week, right? But yeah, maybe I'll get McCarthy here in place of Foster if I don't want Fabianski, or maybe I'll get Mendy from Chelsea. I'm not sure. There's just too many options now. So I'm not gonna panic and take, I don't know, rash decisions yet, right? So I'll just think about it. We still have 2 days, right, for the deadline, I guess. So yeah, I'll let you guys know in the deadline stream. But still, Robo is not a bad. I'm not saying that bringing in Robo is a bad option, because this game week I'm pretty sure it should pay off, right, Anshul? And again, for the double game week also, yes, he is facing Man United. I mean, yeah, Robo is facing Man United, but again, there's another easy game, I guess, against Burnley or something, right? I'm not sure. So Anshul, in a longer term, Robo will pay off, but still, I think I would want to keep Vestergaard and have Robo too. That's what I'm trying to say, Anshul. So yeah, bringing in Robo, not a problem. Sushil says, stock on 99 points because of Chilwell. Hard done by luck. Yeah, that must be, but still 99 points. Like, you can't complain. Come on, like, that's a very good gaming, Sushil. So yeah, but still, 1 point. How would that feel? Like, that's not having a distinction in SLC because of 1%. 79%. That must hurt. Yeah, that must hurt, Sushil. Uh, Utkrish says, yeah, Taylor sounds good. I'm doing that too. Yeah, Utkrish. I'll just read all the comments first. For Zuma, lot to bring in Son. For Zuma, lot to bring in Son. So Utkrish says, Son. Yeah, no problem. I personally wanted to double up on, Kane and Son. I did want to do that. I also wanted to double up on Fernandes and Rashford. So yeah, if you are one of those managers thinking of doubling up on Fernandes and Rashford or Kane and Son, I don't see problem there. I just don't see. But still, Man United can be inconsistent, so you have to keep that in mind, right? For now, they are doing pretty good, right? But still, they can be hot and cold at times. And about Kane and Son, now, one of the reasons to captain Kane last week was obviously because Kane's very good record against Leicester, personal record, and Spurs very good record against Leicester, right? And another reason was, so they had recently lost to Liverpool, so I thought they would bounce back stronger. That was one of the reasons I wanted to captain Kane. But they lost again. Like, they did not look good at all. It was super boring, right? I did watch. It was fine. But still, yeah, if you are one of those thinking of captaining Son and Kane, it might just pay off. Although they don't have double game week, fine. The upcoming fixtures are not that bad at all. So yeah. So Zuma, Utkrishta Zuma. So I want to remove Zuma though? Uh, yeah, I think it should work out though. The Son, like if you compare Son, it is an improvement, right? And yeah, it's fine, because Taylor will be facing. Yeah, it's good, for a longer term. I think it's good. Although Zuma, if although you are removing Zuma, you are removing for Taylor, who also has good game week in upcoming 2 game weeks, and still Taylor also has double game week. If Taylor keeps at least one clean sheet, I think it's a win for you, Utkrist. So Zuma for Taylor, I think it's a win, and bringing in Son. Yeah, I think it's not that bad of an idea. Yeah. Uh, Planning to bring in Taylor and Son for Maris and Zuma. Yeah, that's a big. I think that's a good improvement. Yeah. Taylor for upcoming 2 game weeks, no problem, right? But I'm not very confident with the double game week fixer he has, right, Utkrist? So, but still, I think this is a very good improvement. Maris and Zuma for this is an improvement. Won't have any money in the bank to make transfer next week. If they rise, need to get one hit. What do you say? Uh, won't have any money in the bank to make transfer next week if they rise. Need to get one hit. What do you say? You can do it already right now. I think if you do this already this game, how many transfer do you have, Utkrist? I'd want to know, right? I'd want to know. I think because like removing Zuma and Maris for Son and Taylor, considering now, let me just show you the fixtures for Taylor, right? Now considering these 2 fixtures, removing Maris and Zuma, right, for Taylor, I think that is an improvement. Also, he has double game week, so I think his price will Taylor's price might rise. I'm not sure. I'm not keeping a lot of information about him yet. Taylor and Son. Yeah, but I think there's a good chance his price. Let me just check already then. Son and Taylor. If you have to take a hit, Son. Yeah, his price is not rising right now, so I think it's fine with Son, Taylor. So yeah, I think it's fine. I think you could wait one more game week, I guess. Yeah, the games are coming thick and fast, right? So yeah, I think Utkrist, you can wait. I don't think their price will rise. Maybe you want to monitor if Zuma or Maris's price drops, Utkrist. So I as of now, I don't see Son and Taylor's price rising, right? So yeah, Utkrist, I think you could wait one more game week, because I think next game week, let me just see next game week 16. So yeah, it's already on Monday. So yeah, I think it's fine. Just wait one more game week. Yeah, Utkrist, it's fine. According to what I see right now, it's fine. So I don't know if everyone starts bringing in Taylor or Son. I can't say anything. But for now, looking at the price changes, I think it's fine if you wait, Utkrist. Yeah. The production says, where was I? Yeah. So what to do with Chilwell and Reece James? My idea was to have Chilwell in long term, but now they are injured. Should I replace them? If I want them back, I'll have to spend more than I will get now. Yeah, but still, I don't think you'll have to spend. With Chilwell, yes, I think, right? Because a lot of managers might have got him for 5.5, because I do remember he was a pretty popular choice when he had such a banger game week in the first one, right? I do remember that. So, as Ankit said, Chilwell will miss next 3 game weeks. So, deproduction, yeah. So Chilwell will miss next 3 game weeks. So I don't know. Do you want to keep him? Like, he might be back for the double game week, right? I'm not even sure if he'll be back for double game week. So 15, 16, 17. Yeah, he will be back for double game week. But yeah, if you want him for double game week, maybe. But still, yeah, if he misses those amount of games, like that's a lot of money in the bank. Chilwell. But still, if you want to wait, just wait for this Friday or something, right? There might be some other news. But yeah. But again, according to what I read, it feels like Reece James' injury is kind of serious than of Chilwell, because he already has missed past games and he will miss next game too. Lampard has kind of confirmed that, right? So yeah, I don't see a problem removing 1 or 2 of them yet. Yeah, I do it. Maybe, yeah, why not do it? You have better options. You can go for Kufa, Diaz. They are pretty nailed on. Deproduction, yeah, no problem with that. Yeah, deproduction, yeah. In a longer term, I'd want to know what is the condition of your team though, right? So it depends, but still, it does not look that bad. Chilwell's price has already dropped once last night. It might soon again. So yeah. Subcoran says replacements for Wilson. So I was having kind of conversation about Wilson too. Now the Corona thing about the Wilson. I mean the Newcastle team, a lot of players missing and all that stuff. But still, the thing about Wilson is if you have money, just go for Bamford. I just don't see a clearer, better replacement for Wilson. Just go for Bamford. Now, yeah, he's not on penalties or something, right? But still, and I also tell you another option. But what I'm trying to say is Burnley, West Brom, and you did see the match. If you did see match against Manchester United and Leeds, like they were pretty attacking. They did not convert the chances. I think Bamford should be a little more clinical, right? He was clinical, but still, I think one of the goals were offside for him. Still, I do see some good goals coming in for Bamford. So yeah, if you want to replace Wilson, just go for Bamford. I wouldn't think twice, or maybe go for Che Adams if you are kind of feeling frisky, I guess. Let me just check Adams first. Fixtures. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. If you want to target the double game week, it's fine, I guess. Not having Ings means, yes, he should be the main man, and I think Walcott will be back in the lineup. So yeah, Adams and Bamford looks like the most safe choice for me, Subcurrent. I think for Wilson. Is Lowton a good choice for the next 2 or 3 game weeks? Yeah, maybe. If you don't have the money for, I think he's just 4.4, right? I was kind of checking Lowton too. Let me just, yeah, 4.4. He is 4.4. Is he playing? Yes. All right. Yeah. If you don't have the money for Taylor, go for Lowton. But if you do have money for Taylor, just go for Taylor. Yeah, that's what I think. Subcurrent. If you don't have the money for Taylor, go for Lowton. No problem there. After all, we are not like, Taylor is not, I don't know, Alphonso Davies, or I don't know, Jordi Alba, Marcelo. It's not about the individual brilliance that we are kind of attacking right now, right? Subcurrent. We are not going for Taylor because he has a great assist. I don't know, great assist, expected goals. We are going because of the fixtures, Sheffield and Fulham. And if Lowton is also playing for Sheffield and Fulham, why not? Why not? If you don't have enough money, I don't see much of a difference. But still, compared to Lowton, I mean, Taylor does have a better attacking prowess, right? So, but still, we are not, as I said, we are not going for Taylor because of the individual brilliance he has. We are going for Taylor because of the fixtures. So as long as Lowton plays for the same team against same teams, right? I don't see a problem there. Yeah, go for it. Why not? Mohammed says, yeah, can you check my team sent in Instagram? Yeah, if you want your team to be reviewed, please feel free to send it in the Instagram, right? I'll try and check your team. So yeah, this will kind of take a little while. I'm sorry about that. Save. Yeah. So this is what Muhammad's team look like. So yeah, can you guys see the team? Let me just do this. So yeah, this is what the team looks like. So Justin, Robertson, Kufal, Dallas. The defense looks pretty good. Oh, the defense look good for this game week. I do personally see a lot of point returns for this game week, right? So I do have message from Utkrist too. So yeah, okay, I'll get to your team in a while, Utkrist. So yeah, this is what Mohammed's team look like. So the midfield looks good, right? If there was Son, I think that would be the most ideal team. I mean, come on, like this midfield with Son, that would be so good. So, but still, yeah, the midfield is not that bad. Salah captain, no problem with that. Dallas, Kufal, the defense looks so good for this game, you know. It just looks good. Robertson against West Brom, there should be something. Maybe Kufal against Brighton is not. I mean, come on, Brighton is a very good attacking side. Come on, not very good, but still comparatively more than average, I think. When it comes to attacking wise, Brighton, I am kind of impressed by the attacking prowess, right? Kufal is very good for, yeah. And one of the other questions that I got asked was about, now who should I go for, Cresswell and Kufal? Now this, why Cresswell is more expensive than Kufal is because of the free kick duties and the corner duties that Cresswell has, right? He's on set pieces. But when it comes to bonus point, Kufal always gets better bonus points than Cresswell, because I have noticed that. I have been monitoring that, right? So if you are one of those managers confused between Kufal and Cresswell, whom to get, I don't think there's a wrong answer, but still, it's just about time Cresswell scores a free kick. Like he's not going to score a lot of free kick, right? It's just 1 or 2 games, maybe once or twice, but still he's on corners, he's on free kicks, right? So yeah, that is the reason. If you feel like Cresswell is, you are fine with not having Cresswell, it's good. It's good. Just go for Kufal. There's no problem with that. So yeah, the defense looks pretty good to me, Mohammed, right? And the other team, Salah, fine, Crystal Palace. Yeah, the midfield is not that bad either. Damn, this looks good. Now I don't know about Watkins, right? The dry spell he's having right now. Let's hope he breaks it this game week, because I'm pretty sure a lot of managers will remove Watkins after this game week. The fixtures are not getting good because now they face Spurs, Man United, and these kind of teams, right? Arsenal in upcoming games, Aston Villa. So I'm pretty sure Watkins' price will drop next game week. but still this team looks good, man. Lister, Fernandez, Lister. Yeah, Fernandez away. So the team looks good. It's fine. Justin. Mm, Justin, I don't know about the. Still, I think it's time for Wilson to go too. Yeah, he is the talisman. He can get a penalty here and there, but still, I think it's about time you remove Wilson. But still, as I said, everyone's strategy is different. I don't know if you are targeting your transfers for the blank or double game week, right, Mohammed? But still, the team for this game week looks fine to me. Susek now, I wouldn't expect a lot from Susek, right? Because like, come on, he's not gonna score a header every game week, right? So, but still, he does have an attacking prowess, so no problem with that. The team looks too good too. Yeah, good. The team looks good. Let's hope Watkins don't blank this game. It looks good. It looks good. Uh, so where was I? The deeper which player for double game week from Chelsea are good options now. Yeah, the deeper. Yeah. So I personally was kind of attacking. I was kind of targeting, James, right? Reece James. Now he's injured, so I'll wait. I have no problem. I'll wait. And another problem with Reece James is, as I said, if I am to bring any double game week player, I want him to play both the games. I want him to do that. Now, if I bring Reece James, what if he plays one game and he is rotated with Aspi in the other double game week game? I don't need that. I don't want that. So, Subkaran, what I think is, maybe if you want to go for the keeper, Mendy, maybe just 5.2. He's not the ideal one because you can easily get Johnstone and you can easily get McCarthy for cheaper price, but still you can't compare Chelsea defense with the, I don't know, West Brom defense or the Southampton defense. Come on, like, it's Chelsea after all. So if you are willing to spend that kind of money on the Chelsea goalkeeper, maybe he might be one. And another is, one of the players I was talking about is Mount. Now he has been playing consistently 90 minutes and he is on set pieces. So Mount is not the obvious pick. Mount and Madison are two of the players that I am kind of thinking about for double game weeks, right? So yeah, look at this. Look at his minutes here. He has been playing consistently and he has been kind of returning points. Like, you can expect a lot from that kind of price range, 6.9. But still, I don't think Mount is that bad of an option too. It might backfire. It might backfire. He's a differential, right? Mount and Madison, both of them are a big differential, but the fixtures in the double game week are not that bad. And maybe both of them are on set pieces, and maybe they will return you some good points. So Madison and Mount look like the players that might work out for double game week if you don't have enough budget to get players like, I don't know, Fernandez or Rashford or Son. Just maybe Mount and Madison, keep in your watch list. They might just work out. So yeah, deep production, maybe Mount and Mendy for now. Those are the only players I'm looking at right now. Not Warner, too inconsistent for me. So yeah, deep production. Uh, yeah, I would want to show you my team. I'll get to the chat box in a while. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'll want to show you. I was kind of playing around with the team, right? So this was one of the team. Let me just show you. Uh, so this can you see the team, right? I hope you can. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Uh, now, as I said, now if you think Bednarak or Vestergaard or Walker Peters are good options for double game week, why not McCarthy? So that's what I personally think. Now, I think Bednarak is also 4.6 or 4.7. I'm not sure, but that kind of price range. So also McCarthy, why not? So Taylor Kufal, the defense is cheap. I have to make that cheap, right? So I don't know. I just don't know. James is not fit yet. I'd want to get a Chelsea defender. So there are just too many options right now. And Madison and Mount, I could do that, right? I'm not removing Ward Prowess because it's not like I did not think about removing Ward Prowess. But again, that Ings injury kind of makes a strong debate if I have to remove Ward Prowess. So I will keep Ward Prowess. Not having Ings means he's on penalties, so no problem with that. Bowen, Madison, Mount. These are the cheap players you want to target for double game week. If anyone who is planning like me to bench boost on double game week, right? Just maybe Mount and Madison is a very big differential. It might massively backfire, but still, if it works out, like Madison and Mount, both of them are playing 90 minutes. Both of them are on free kicks and corners. So, okay, like, why not? Why not go for them? Madison, Ward Prowess, and Mount. These all are on set pieces. So yeah, it might work out. It might backfire, but still, it's your decision, right? But still, I don't know. It might work out. Now, I don't know about James, but my backline might just look something like this. Not sure about the keeper. Not sure about James yet, right? There will be changes, I'm pretty sure. So I'll let you guys know in the upcoming days. But for now, the other thing might just look something like this. I might get Madison or Mount. Not sure yet. Let's see what happens, right? I'll let you guys know, but this is what I was working with, and this is something it looks like for now. So yeah, do let me know in the chat box what do you think about it, what changes would make this team better, because eventually even if I can save 0.1 or 0.2 from any players, I will do it so that I can use that money somewhere else. Like James, not the ideal choice right now because of his injury. So if I can remove James for, I don't know, Vestergaard, or I don't know, Bernard or someone, and I can save some money to use that money somewhere else, I will do that. Like every penny counts, for this. So this is what my team, not the ideal team, but still this is what I'm thinking of right now. I'm not sure if I want to remove Grealish, right? So that is kind of giving me a problem right now. So yeah, only time will tell what will happen. So for now, this is what it looks like. Yeah, do let me know in the chat box what do you think should change from that team. Please let me know. So yeah, I'll get in the chat box now. Which player for double game? Subkaran says, is Kane still a viable option? Looking at the drop in Spurs. Subkaran, don't make a mistake of removing Kane or Son right now. Just don't do that. Now, as I said, I'm not a big statistics guy. I just don't like to play with it. But I was looking at the stats, and still, when it comes to the expected goals and expected assists, like these are not the actual stats. As I've always said, these are kind of predicted stats. Son and Kane makes it in top 5 in both expected goals and expected assist. Right? So I think, and not Son and Kane, only Kane does, not Son. For now, for the last 3 game weeks, I checked the expected goals and expected assists just for last 3 game weeks, right? And Kane makes it both in the top 5 for expected goals and assists. So I'm not like super hurried to remove him because the fixtures get better. No, just don't follow the trend of he just lost 2 games. I mean, Mourinho just lost 2 games. It's not too much, and the fixtures are changing. Fulham, Leeds. Like, did you see Leeds against Man United? Like, why would you want to remove Kane against Leeds, and both of them home games? So I don't do it. Don't do it. Sheffield against in the game week 19. I just don't see why you want to remove Kane. Like, if you want to remove Kane for Son and maybe use the remaining money for maybe in your defense or attack, do it. Because I think if there's no option and you have to, if you need money and you have to use that money somewhere else, do it. Because that is one of the reason I had to remove Vardy from my team. I did not want to remove him. As I said, Vardy is a season-long option. Like, there's no right time to remove Vardy. But again, I needed money to invest it in my defense, right? So I had to remove Vardy. It kind of backfired this game week, right? He scored, he assisted, the bonus points, everything. I removed him and he did that. So still, that's what I think. Don't remove Kane, right? If you don't have to invest that money somewhere else. Super. Damley says, two free transfer, KDB, Mitchell in. Okay, out KDB, Mitchell. I don't know if I want to remove KDB because he was rested last night against Arsenal. So he did not even travel, so he was not even in the squad list. Sterling was, KDB wasn't. So in Matip, Klitsch, yes, no. I think you can make it better, right, Damdy? Klitsch on penalties. The fixes are not that bad, but still, is it worth it? KDB for Matt, like for this game week, Matip seems like a very good option. Because Damdy, I think if you can make even a better improvement, I don't know, Klitsch does not. Matip sounds fine to me, right? Does not look that bad because in double game week he might just get a clean sheet against Burnley, and the upcoming fixture is not that bad, right? Now after that performance against Crystal Palace, who is to say that Liverpool options are bad, right? So Damdy, I don't say this is the worst transfer, but still, if you are removing KDB, I'd kind of want to see I don't know, a little better transfer ins. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying this is a bad option, but still, I wouldn't personally firstly remove KDB this game week, as I said, against Newcastle. I think there's a game of Man City coming in soon against Chelsea, right? Let me just check first. De Bruyne. So he might be rested before. So yeah, Chelsea. Now here's the game against Chelsea. So I kind of see a huge rotation against Everton here. I don't know if I had Cancelo, Diaz, De Bruyne, Sterling owner, right? Maybe there's some kind of rotation here so that players are rested to play against Chelsea. This might happen. I'm not saying this will happen, right? This is just a wild prediction of mine. So I don't know if I wouldn't be surprised if important players are rested against Everton. So maybe keep that in mind if you are a Man City owner, a Man City player owner. I don't have any Man City player, so I don't have to worry about that. But if you are, so for this game week, I don't think you have to remove KDB, Damdy. I personally don't think so. Maybe wait one more game week and things will change, I guess, right? For this game week, why would you want to remove? Like, Mitchell's price has already dropped last night, and I don't think it will drop again sooner, right? So, yeah, maybe wait, Damdy. For this game week, I just don't see why would you want to remove Kevin De Bruyne. So yeah, that's what I think. But everyone's team is different. So yeah. CFC says Stones for 1 week punt already have DS. So yeah, again CFC, as I said, Laporte and Diaz played in the Carabao Cup last night. They were the partnership, the centre back pairing last night, and Laporte scored. So Diaz is pretty set in the team, right? And I don't know. I wouldn't. I personally would never buy Stones unless he's like nail on, super nail on, like Jesus, right? I'm sorry, I just said that, but still, what I'm trying to say is, unless he's like super nailed on, I wouldn't just bring in Stones. But still, Diaz looks fine. But still, I wouldn't bring in Stones. Nah, not for me. Not for me. I'm sorry. I don't know. What if he does not play, right? If you are using a transfers, if you feel like he will though, do it. But I think, but what I think is eventually, at the end of the day, in the upcoming weeks, the centre back pairing will be Laporte and Diaz. I'm pretty sure about that because they are the best of the bunch when it comes to the centre back. So that's what I personally think. I don't know when will that happen, because I feel like Diaz and Laporte will be the longer term centre back option in bigger games, in better games for Pep Guardiola. So yeah, that's what I think. CFC. I personally won't go for Stones. Yeah, always a rotation race. Always. Damney says building double game week team. So yeah. Uh, two free transfers. So that means you have to use one of the transfers, right, Damney? So, but still, for this game week, do I want to remove KDB? What if he halts this game week? That can easily happen. He was rested in the Carabao Cup. So maybe if you have some other options, if you have some other idea, please let me know in the chat box, Damndy, right? But I don't know, removing KDB for this game, it just does not feel right. That's what I'm trying to say. He can easily be a good captain option, KDB for this game week. So would you want to remove a good captain option this game week for Matip and Klitsch? No, not really. I don't think so. Subkaran, Thiago back in training, double up on Salah plus Mane versus Fernandes. This is a top one, Subkaran. So I talked about this. But I think this is a tough one. Let me check the fixture first. Because it's not that I've not thought about doubling up on Fernandes and Bruno, because it is way more cheaper, right? Subkaran, doubling up on Fernandes and Rashford rather than Mane and Salah. So Wolves home, Aston Villa home, Liverpool, Fulham away. Mane, I think I would go for Rashford and Fernandes. Yeah. Subkaran, why I'm saying this is this news coming out about Salah. He's not having a good time in Liverpool right now, and the thing is, we have recently seen how Salah, and now what I personally think is why this rotation thing, the substitution for Salah and Mane is happening. They are being substituted so soon right now in 60 minutes, 70 minutes. Why this is happening, I think, is because Klopp wants to protect his players. Like a lot of important players are getting injured for him. So only like if you are already 3 up, 2 up, why would you want to risk Mane and Liverpool? Yeah, for personal records, it's bad. For personal record, like Mane could have got hat trick like that. Salah could have got hat trick if they played full 90 minutes. That could have happened. They could have benefited personally, individually for Salah and Mane. But what if they get injured? Like they don't have to play full 90 minutes if they have done their work. If Mane Salah have given you 4 or 5 goal leads, it's not necessary he plays full 90 minutes. You can easily give chance to the youngsters. That's what I'm trying to say. So I don't know if I want to double up on Mane I'm sorry, Mane and Salah, right? It looks like Fernandes and Rashford. And by the way, the Man United team don't function at all without Fernandes and Rashford. They are the brains, in that team. So the powerhouse, the mitochondria in that team. So yeah, I think I'd go for Fernandes and Rashford for me. Yeah, I might. It's pretty difficult, It's so difficult to say, but still, Fernandes and Rashford does not sound that bad either. But Fernandes and Rashford are not as consistent as Salah and Mane. So Subkaran. So yeah, that depends. That depends. Yeah, but I still think Fernandes and Rashford must be fine for double game week. Also, it's not a big problem. Yeah. Uh, so where was I? Oh, where was the question? Where was I? I'm sorry, I'm kind of lost. Yeah. Subkaran, yeah, Fernandes and Rashford might work out. The D says, so both Chilwell and James will miss at least 3 games. I had feeling I'm sorry. I had feeling James would be fit earlier, but I guess I was wrong. Yeah, deep production. Yeah, as I said, now James has already missed few games, and now in upcoming next game also, both of them will miss according to Lampard. I don't know if there's anything new, but I've not heard. According to what I read, both of them will miss next game also. And as Ankit said, Chilwell will miss next 3 games, right? D. So it seems fine to remove them, I guess. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe get some players. I don't know, Diaz, all these kind of players. It might work out deep production. Still, if you want to wait, I think you could wait till Friday or Saturday. No problem with that. Subkaran says, rate my team. Go. Sorry, I think I had Utkrist teams here. So Utkrist, like, do I have to rate your team or something? You have sent your team. So yeah. Uh, Subkaran says, rate my team. Ajay Martinez, fine. Kufal, Dallas, Keen against Sheffield might work out, right? Might work out. Keane almost scored, I guess, last game week. I was watching that game, so yeah. I was thinking about one of our viewer had Keane, and I didn't remember, but still, yeah, maybe Keane might work out. Mid Grealish, Salah, Sterling, Bruno for DCL, Bamford, Wilson. Maybe it's time for Wilson to go. Or else the team looks fine to me. Sterling also did not play full 90 in the Carabao Cup, right? Uh, Salah, Grealish, Bruno. Yeah, the midfield looks fine. The team looks fine. Wilson again. Not sure about Wilson against Man City, right? It's maybe time for him to go. But yeah, the team looks fine to me. Super. Maybe think about Wilson again. Ankit says, bro, try to follow Brent Crellin in Twitter. He's a legend in FPL, has full knowledge about blank and all the stuff. I've always followed Ben Crellin, like Ankit, yeah, like always, since always, not just this season, like since always I've been a follower of Ben Crellin. And like if you just go to the first game week of this season, just go to the first game week and check out the description. I've always linked uh Ben Crellin's Twitter account in the description. I don't think a lot of people check my description list, because I have so many information there. I've given the Instagram account, and when the first fixture, it's always Ben Crellin. When the first fixtures are announced, it's Ben Crellin who announces it in the Twitter, and everyone follows him. Like literally every big or small YouTuber, they follow Ben Crellin. So I have been following Ben Crellin since always, and I've always linked his Twitter account. Just check it now. Like in every video, I've linked Ben Crellin's Twitter account. So I don't know if any of you noticed that, but yeah, there's some kind of information there in the description too. So yeah, do check out that. And yeah, thank you for that information, Ankit. Yeah, but yeah, do follow Ben Crellin. He has a lot of knowledge about the fixtures, the predicted and all that kind of fixtures. So yeah, just do that, everyone. So yeah. James says, hi, sorry I couldn't join earlier. I was busy, but hi. Hi, James. Thanks so much for joining in, and hope you are safe, right? You are from England, right? So there has been a lot of spread of coronavirus in England right now. So yeah, hope you are safe. And thank you for joining in, James. Extreme says, evening, bro. Thoughts on getting Pulisic? He's so attacking and he's fit as well. Maybe I'd wait. Like, I'm not in that kind of situation where I feel like I need Pulisic. Without Pulisic, my team won't function. I don't feel like that in my team personally. The fixture is not the best one. Yeah, Arsenal not the best one, but still, like Arsenal are Arsenal after all. Aston Villa not easy to play against. Man City, not sure. Maybe after Man City game, maybe I'll try and get him. Maybe right for the double game week. Because as I said, it's just about time. I feel like Pulisic crosses and Giroud scores a header. Their chemistry just looks too good on the pitch. I've kind of noticed that between Pulisic and Giroud, right? So, but still, I'm not like super enthusiastic that I need Pulisic unless he starts hitting form, like unless he starts dribbling everyone and scores like he did against Liverpool last season. If he starts doing that, maybe I'll think about Pulisic, right? He does look good, but still, maybe I'd wait. Still, yeah, maybe. Not in a hurry. That's what I'm trying to say. Extreme, yeah, maybe, yeah, do consider him. No problem with that, Extreme SD, right? But still, I'm not in super hurry to get Pulisic in. But no problem having Pulisic. Maybe also look at Mount, right? If you want a cheaper Chelsea option, maybe also monitor Mount in upcoming days. He might also work out. After all, he's on set pieces, and Lampard loves him. Yeah. So James says, this is my game week 19 team. McCarthy. Okay, is McCarthy? Who is McCarthy playing against? Fulham. Fine. Kufal, Trent, Dallas, Zuma. The defense looks fine. Chelsea, Arsenal. So yeah, that might also work out. Rashford, Bruno, Salah, Mane. Salah, Mane double up. Okay. Bamford and Adams. Bamford fine. Adams also not that bad of an option since there is no Ings. For double game week, I'm free hit. Game week 18. For double game week, I'm a free hit game. Okay. So you are using free hit in game week 18. No problem with that. Yeah, the team looks fine. It's getting better. Trent has double game week. Yeah, the team looks fine. I'm kind of surprised. So yeah, okay. So you are not using a bench boost. So that is one of the reason. Free hit. Yeah. So you are not using bench boost. That means you have a stronger team. But as I said, the I don't know. The team looks, the double game week looks so big. Just so big to not use any kind of chip. So that is one of the reason I'm kind of trying to use my bench boost. I don't know if there will be a bigger game week in upcoming days. Maybe there will be after all this coronavirus right now, right? So maybe there will be a bigger game week than this is. So game week 19. So this is a very big game week. So I'd want to capitalize on that, right? So I don't. It just looks too good to not use any chip. So still, it's your opinion. It's fine. Everyone play the game their way. There's no problem with that. But still, yeah, the team looks good. As of now, the team looks good, man. Yeah, let's hope Salah and Mane kind of works out and they don't get substituted every other game in 60, 70 or 80 minutes. So, but still, Salah and Mane are more consistent than Bruno and Rashford, as I said. So yeah, it's fine, James. The team looks good to me. Sagnik says, Martinez, KWP, Martinez here, yeah, fine. Kufal, Robo, Dyer. Who is Dyer playing against? Wolves. And I don't know what got in with Wolves. I did not watch that match, as I said, but I had so big expectations from Wolves this season, but they have not delivered as promised, right? So I don't know. Uh, so KDB, Salah, Bruno, KDB, Salah, Bruno, fine. Grealish, Bamford, DCL. Bruno. Yeah, the team looks fine. Salah, KDB. For this game, KDB, Salah, Bruno. The midfield looks good. KDB, Salah, Bruno, Grealish. Yeah, the midfield looks good. Benching Wilson this week. Want to get Kane in place of Wilson, but whom to remove from the midfield? Should I manage and get Son? But still, between Son and Kane, Kane looks the superior option. But still, you can't argue with the points that Son has returned. It's very difficult to argue between them, right? So no problem with getting Son either, Sagni. No problem, no problem. But who would I remove? Me, like, are you open to selling Grealish? If you are open to selling Grealish, you might want to do that, Sagnik. Like the upcoming, like if you don't have money riding on him, right, Sagnik? I don't know when you got Grealish, but I personally got him for very cheap money, so I'm kind of having second thoughts if I want to remove Grealish. But if you got him, I don't know, for 7.6, 7.7, I think it's fine if you want to remove him. These upcoming game weeks not that bad now, right? I know Grealish is the talisman, and his record is like super difficult to ignore. Like one of the record, as I said, he has the most assist or something. I guess I was kind of reading about Grealish. He's doing fine, right? But his teammates are not. So yeah, if you are open to idea of selling Grealish, maybe remove Grealish for Son. Maybe if that works out, Sagnik, right? If that leaves you enough money, I don't think it's problem getting Son too. I feel like a lot of managers. I was talking to one of my colleagues, right, and what he was talking about was he was kind of targeting this fixtures against Son, like Son against Leeds, right? That might work out. Like he has a point. Come on, like we did see how Leeds played, and Son is very good in exploiting that kind of free space. So it might work out. But still, Son and Kane, I don't see a lot of. I don't want to differentiate a lot between them. Both of them just might work out. Sagnik, yeah, no problem with that. If you want to get Son, no problem with that, Sagnik. So Slesa says hello, hi, what's up? When is your birthday? Yeah, Slesa, thank you so much for joining in. Yeah, so actually I think it's my birthday is today. Yeah, I guess it's 11 right now. My birthday is in 1 hour. So yeah, Slesa, thank you so much for joining in. Uh, James says, yeah, COVID is quite bad again in England, in some places like London. Yeah, James, yeah, I did heard about that, and kind of a lot of restrictions have been going on England. And as I said, James, I would want to know if that EFL Cup is being postponed this game week. I kind of had that news. I'm not sure about that. I don't have a lot of information. So, and the other thing is like there has been some kind of mutation of virus. Not good to hear, but come on, like when will this be over already? It's super boring. And yeah, stay safe, James. And I'm saving bench post because I would have to take hits to get decent bench. It's fine. It's fine, James. It's fine. No, just because everyone is not everyone, but most of them will be using something in game week 19. Just because everyone is using some chip in game week 19 does not mean you have to use it too. Play your own way. It might work out, James. So yeah, it's fine. No worries. It's fine, James. Ansul says, be honest and suggest whom you want and whom you would like to remove from my team. Salah, Son, Salah, Son, Bruno, Bowen, Suchek, DCL, Bamford, Robo, Chilwell, Target, Eiling, Martinez. Target should be the one. Now, Ansul, I'd want to know your strategy for game week 18 and 19, and I'm pretty sure you should be kind of targeting the double or blank gaming players. So I'd want to know what you are leaning towards, right? If you want to, if you are trying to bring double gaming players, I think it's time for Target to go after this game week for maybe, I don't know, Kufal, or maybe, I don't know, Bednarak or someone, or Dallas. Do you have Dallas? I'm sorry about that. No, you don't have Dallas. So yeah, but you already have Eiling, so maybe not Dallas. Uh, so yeah, maybe Target looks like the one. If you are targeting a player for double game week, right, Onsul, it's Target that you should get rid of, I guess. Chilwell, Robo, the other player looks fine. So, but again, please let me know what is your plan for the double and blank game week, because like you have posted your team. I know you want to make improvements, but I'd want to know your plans. If you are targeting players for blank game week, if you are targeting players for double game week, how am I going to suggest? Everyone's team is different. So as I said, if you are planning for the double game week, I think it's time to go for Target after this game week. Bruno, because you already have Bruno who has double game week, Bowen double game week, Son against Sheffield in the game week 19, fine. Salah double game week, fine. Uh, Chilwell, maybe Chilwell and Target. Yeah, maybe Chilwell and Target. Uh, yeah, I think it should be Onsul, Chilwell and Target for me. Yeah, those two players Onsul, Chilwell and Target. Maybe you can play around with those two players. Susek, fine, I guess. He had double game week after all. Yeah, Onsul, yeah, it should be Chilwell and Target for me from that team. Uh, Himmel says Martinez or McCarthy for game week 15. Let me check. Martinez or McCarthy. Martinez against Brighton. Not easy to play against Brighton. McCarthy against Fulham. I think I would lean towards McCarthy. Yeah. Yeah. Like Fulham can surprise you, right? But still, Brighton are a better attacking side than Fulham. That's what I personally think. But Fulham are not a team that will just stay back and watch you attack, Like they will not go all out defense. So yeah. Yeah, I think McCarthy looks like a better option for this game week. Personally, that's what I think. But Martinez also can give you. I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong fixtures. I'm sorry, Ors. Uh, let me just check. Am I missing something here? Aston Villa, Crystal Palace. Yeah. I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong fixture. I'm sorry, Mel. I was looking at the wrong fixture. Yeah. I think it's fine if you go with. I was looking at the wrong fixture. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's fine if you go with McCarthy though. Yeah, no problem with that. Fulham can surprise you, but still, yeah. I don't think there's a lot to differentiate between them. But again, like Martinez can get you more save points, than Southampton. I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong fixture. But yeah, I don't think there's a lot of difference, right? If you have both of them. But it feels like you are taking a punt with the transfer, Himmel, because maybe you have a wild card left, right? So Martinez has been consistent. Southampton also not that bad. Yeah, maybe Southampton also might work out. Yeah, but you can't like expect a lot of save points from McCarthy, right? Like we did see Martin is returning 11 12 points in past few game weeks, 9 points, right? He has been consistent. So yeah, there's no wrong answer, I guess. Yeah, Himmel, there's no wrong answer, but still, I think Aston Villa are not that bad. They have been keeping clean sheet for last 3 games, I guess. Let me just check already, but I think that is the case for Aston Villa. Yeah, for last 3 game weeks, look at the point returns. How can you ignore that? Yeah, maybe Martinez might also work out. Yeah, no problem with that. Uh, no problem with that. Yeah, Himmel, maybe go for Martinez. I can't differentiate a lot, right? But still, Fulham, like, now one thing that's kind of keeping me and that's kind of keeping me off about Martinez is now conceding 7 against Liverpool. That might have kind of changed the mentality of Crystal Palace players. Like they would want to bounce back stronger, right? So it looks like Crystal Palace should score against Aston Villa, right? But still, they are not in the best form. So yeah, maybe Aston Villa. Yeah, maybe go with Martinez. Yeah. Because playing against Fulham is not easy at all. Not as it looks on paper. So yeah. Uh, so James says, is Konsa fit or still? No idea. Let me just check already. Konsa. So he's still injured. It shows here. I've not paid a lot of attention to Konsa. So let me just check. I've for I think Konsa will be back soon, I guess. Let me just check. They plan to be starting about. Mm, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It does not look like he is completely fit. Ross Barkley. We are expecting Ross Barkley to start training tomorrow, which Konsa is back in training from tomorrow. Yeah, Konsa is back in training from tomorrow, but so just yeah, so Konsa is back in training from tomorrow, but other the squad that available for us. Then other than that, we are as we were in the screen. Yeah. So Konsa is back in training, James. Konsa is back in training. That's what I just read right now. So yeah, he's back in training, and Barkley is also back in training. So maybe Konsa will feature, and other players are fine according to the manager. So if I Konsa player, I mean Konsa owner, maybe Konsa will be fit for this game week. James. Anshul says game week 18 free hit and game week 19. I'm building my team for it. Okay, so no bench boost, right? So yeah, you don't. Yeah. So then yeah, it's time for target to go first. Anshul, I think if you want to remove Chilwell, I wouldn't be against it, Anshul, right? But I think naturally you should be targeting Chilwell and target because Chilwell for double game weeks looks fine, but still if he's fit for double game week, I think he's a very good bet, right, Anshul? Now, one thing you should worry about having Chilwell throughout the injury period is his price drop. But if you want to play Chilwell for double game week, but still there's no guarantee that he will be fine, fit for the double game week, Anshul. So maybe, yeah. But first, next game week, remove target and maybe think about Chilwell. Yeah, Bamford fine, Robo fine. So you have, yeah, fine. Yeah. It should be target and Chilwell. Target, but not target. Don't remove target for this game week. Maybe after this game week, Anshul. Yeah, it should be target and Chilwell. You should be attacking. I mean, you should be thinking about Anshul. Utku says, I'm not planning to use chips for gaming 18 and 19. Hopefully, we'll be able to manage. Yeah, if you can do that, I don't know how. Maybe you are playing 7 or 8 players. Maybe you are kind of waiting for the game week 26 and game week 29, the blank and double game week, right? Those are the predicted ones. Not sure about that, Utkrist. So, but still, as I said, for me personally, it just feels like such a big game week to not do anything. So that is one of the reasons. So I don't know. There might be other bigger game weeks, right? Bigger double game weeks, right? Utkrist, that might happen. So if you, I don't know how you are managing that, because I think please let me know in the chat box because I think that will help other managers too. Because I got one of the team in the Instagram DM where he had no free hit chip, he had no wildcard team, wildcard chip. So he was asking for suggestions. So what I said was just go for the players who have good fixtures on game week 18 and game week 19. That will help you. And those players are Man City and Spurs assets, right? Do that. If you are one of those managers watching this and you don't want to use any chip in game week 18 and 19, right? What you could do is go for Man City and Spurs asset because they play in both game week 18 and 19 and they have good fixtures in both of them. So, but do you want to carry those players beyond game week 19? Do you want to do that? I don't want to do that. I don't want to carry Aubameyang after game week 18. I would want him in game week 18, but after that, I won't want him. So, do I want to have, I don't know, Ederson after game week 18? I don't want that. Do I want Dyer after game week 18? I don't think so. So that is the reason I'm kind of leaning towards using free hit. So yeah, everyone thinks differently, so it's fine, Utkrist. No problem with that. Fantasy football community predicts that Salah to get the most points for the next 2 or 2 days. Yeah, it's just prediction after all. Like as I said, like the stats for expected goals is Vardy. Like it is predicted that Vardy should be the one scoring every game week in upcoming days. Now let's see if that happens. But still, he has been performing well, right? The expected goals is very good for Vardy according to the last 3 games. Still, you can bet against Salah. So I do have Salah. So Anshul, yeah, Salah is the easy captain for this game week for me. It just looks obvious. So Utkrist says, if I had money, would bring KDB. Crystal Palace has just injured his goalkeeper and other injuries too, I think. Yeah, Crystal Palace, let me just check. I think Goita, let me just check already. Not paying a lot of attention to Crystal Palace, to be honest. Mm. The Goita looks fine though. I don't know. Let me just show you this. So yeah, there's no any red or yellow sign here. So it looks he's fine. Yeah, I think he's fine. He's fine. His price has dropped though, sadly. but the defense looks fine. Sako, Kelly, Ferguson, Woods. Yeah, the defense also looks fine. Midfield, nah, there's not a lot of injuries for Crystal Palace. I think the fixtures are not that good though. I don't know. One of my friends did bring Eze. I do remember him pointing that out. I don't know why, but Eze does not look like the best option. Neither Zaha. Uh, it just did not. It just looked like a red flag to me, So I did not consider or suggest a lot of managers to get in Zaha or this kind of players. Not even Mahrez. Not very consistent. Does not get enough minutes for me personally. So yeah. Maybe yeah, it's already time for Goita to go. At one time, I remember Goita having a very good run of fixtures, so that is one of the time I did kind of consider him. I guess I think this was the place, Burnley, Newcastle, West Brom. This was where Crystal Palace has very good run of fixtures. So I think that was the time I kind of considered Klein and Van Aanholt. So I'm pretty sure you considered Goita at that time, but for now I think it's time for him to go. That's a lot of money for nothing. So yeah. James says, for the double game week, what do you think is a better double up? Salah and Mane or Robo and Trent? Like, can't you do like Salah and Robertson? Like, I think that would be a better one. I think, yeah, Salah and Robertson would be a better one. And Trent, I'll at least have Salah and Trent, but want to triple up on Liverpool. So, yeah, you already have Salah and Trent. I think you are set. You are set and fine. Yeah, you wouldn't like. Now, I'll talk about this again. Now, you wouldn't want to invest a lot of money on a player of a single team. Now, why I'm saying that is because of the COVID thing. Now, I already have Cresswell and Kufal, so I can easily bring Bowen for next game week. I can do that. You know that, right? But still, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. What if West Ham's game kind of, I don't know, gets postponed in game week 17 or 16 or somewhere else? It can happen. That can easily happen. So maybe don't rush into doubling up or tripling up on a lot of players from a single team already. Just don't try and do that, James, right? Because if you have Trent and Salah, I think you are already set, man. You are already set. You're fine. Just don't force it, all right? Just, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Because I think one of the reason that managers are kind of trying to get the Liverpool players for double game week is because both of the games are home games. Although it's Man United, like Man United are not the best one, right? So yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, James. I think wait, there's no rush to double up on them. Like it's a lot of money for Mane, right? Still, Mane can work out. He is consistent than Rashford. So yeah, wait, just don't make any hurry transfer yet. Don't do that. Weakness is Matip a shout to cover up Liverpool defense? Maybe if he does not get injured. Weakness. If he does not get injured, maybe yes. But still, he is an injury-prone player. But 5.4, I could get Cresswell for 5.3, who has also double game week and a better double game week, Vignesh, and on free kicks and on corners. So yeah, Vignesh. Maybe think Matip is not a bad option. I'm not saying Matip is a bad option, right? But still, there might be better options. Maybe Taylor for upcoming 2 game weeks. That might also happen, Vignesh. So yeah. James says, at the moment, I have one free transfer. Should I save it or get rid of Konza for Kufal? If you don't have anyone in the bench. So, James, about Kufal, his price will have increased until this game week 14 deadline. That's what I feel like. Game week 15, I guess, right? His price will have changed. I'm pretty sure he's right now at 80 or something. So I'm pretty sure his price will change to 4.7 until the deadline. So if you don't have anyone in the bench, James, but if Konsa does play, do you have anyone in the bench, James? If there is anyone in the bench, maybe not. Don't get rid of Konsa. I would just play Konsa against Crystal Palace this game week. If there's no one in the bench, Konsa to Kufa looks like an improvement considering the upcoming fixtures and the double game week for me, James. Yeah. Isalva says 3 must-have double game week players. Hey, on Isalva, thanks so much for joining in. Now, 3 must-have players. I wouldn't point out the players like you should go for this, you should go for this. Salah looks like an obvious pick because I feel like Salah will be my captain for that game week. It's Alpha, right? That's the premium choice. Now, when it comes to the lower choice players, I think one of them should be from the midfielder. I think it should be Salah. From the defender, it should be at least one. From the defense or keeper, it should be at least one West Ham defender. Maybe Kufal, maybe Cresswell, or maybe I don't know Fabianski, right? From defense and keeper. From midfield, Salah. From forward, maybe if you are transferring right now, Isalva, I think it should be Bamford for me. So from defense and keeper, West Ham player, any one of them, go according to your budget. It's alpha. From midfield, like Salah should be the most obvious choice. Like he should be the one, the captainship material. A lot of players are kind of considering triple captaining Salah for double game week. So yeah, no problem with that. As I said, it's a very big game week, and I think you should kind of capitalize on that, right? So it might work out triple captain. 'Cause after all, Salah is uh playing for the in the home in the Anfield, so it might work out. So yeah, it's alpha. West Ham defenders or keeper, Salah in the midfield, Bamford in the forward. That's what I think. It's alpha. Utkrist says it's Newcastle, not Crystal Palace. Just got confused. So KDB because Newcastle player are injured. Also sent you my team in the Insta. Yeah. Let me. I'm sorry, Utkrist. Let me just check already your team. So I'm sorry, this will take a little while. Let me just do this already. So this is what the team looks like. Yeah, and if you want your team to be reviewed, please feel free to uh, send it to my Instagram. I have the handle in the description and on the screen also. So this is what Utkrist team looks like. I show you after it loads. Yeah. So this is what it looks like for now. And let me just zoom that already. So what was your plan, Utkrist? Let me check in the chat box. I'm not using any chip for 18 and 19. Okay, that is your plan. Dallas, Konsa. So if you are not using any of the chip, why would you need two keepers? So yeah, Maris, Keen, fine. So if you are not using any of your chip, right, Utkrist, as I said, you should easily target Man City and Spurs players. Just do that. Just don't overthink, right? Just do that. Because like I just don't see a way. How are you gonna manage it? Meslier, Doll Game Week. So okay. That is the reason you have Meslier there for double game week. Fine. Martinez for game week 18. Right. Okay. I think it's fine. It's fine. Meslier, but I don't see a clean sheet for Meslier in game week. I mean double game week, right? Game week 19. But still, even if he does get one clean sheet in the double game week, it's a win. I think Utkrist. Stones, fine for game week 19. So for game week, let me just count already. I'm sorry. This will be a little boring review, but still, one player for double game week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have 7 players for double game week, right? So that means that leaves kind of 8 players, I guess, right? 7, 14. Yeah, 8 players, I guess. 1 for the blank game week. Martinez, Stones, fine for blank game week. 2, Konsa if he fit. 3, Mitchell, I think it's time for him to go. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm sorry, 6. Yeah, 6 players, 7 players. So yeah, you won't be able to field enough players for both the game weeks, Utkrist. So it just looks. I don't know, if you have chip, why don't you just use it, Utkrist? Do you have the chip? Are you like forced to not use the chip or something? Like I don't know. You'll have to play 7 players in both the game weeks. So 7 and 8, I think. I don't know. I'm not good with maths. What I'm trying to say is like you won't be able to field 11 players in both 7. I mean game week 17 and game week 18 blank game week and game week 19 in double game week. So I don't know. It does not make sense to me. It looks like a lot of point missed. You're kind of missing on, I don't know, a lot of points in both blank and double game weeks. So I think one thing you are considering is that you do have double game week players, so they will play twice. So that will make up for the players that don't play in the game week 18, right? Since you'll only be playing 7 or 8 players there, and you'll be only playing 7 or 8 players in the double game week. So when a single player plays 2 game weeks, it feels like that they're playing 2 games, I guess. So is that a logic? I don't know. I don't know. It might work out. I don't know, but how? You're just gonna play 7 or 8 players in both the game weeks. So if you are forced to do it, I think this should be the plan. Like just play 7 or 8 players in blank game weeks and play 7 or 8 players in the double game week, right? Because that is what I suggested to one of our viewer who also did not have a wildcard, who did not have free hit chip. But if you have one, I think you should use one. I don't know. That's just my opinion, Chris. That's just my opinion. I don't know what you are thinking. Your thinking might be different, right? So Yeah. So yeah, if you can use, maybe use a free hit, but if you don't want to use it, maybe pack up on double up players and just forget about game week 18, I guess. But still, the strategy, if you don't want to use your free hit, the strategy is get Man City and Spurs players. Just do that. They play in both the game weeks. That's what I'm trying to say. Utkrist. Now, yeah, I'm not gonna elaborate more. For everyone who is not thinking of using anything, just do that. Uh, Vignesh says, uh, which defender under the okay, Utkrist also has sent. Okay, I'll check out your team in a while, Utkrist. Vignesh says, which defender under the price range of 4.5 to 4.7? I think it should be Kufal for me. Would you recommend for double game week? My defense right now, Zuma, Diaz, Kufal. You already have Kufal. Okay, then Zuma, Diaz, Kufal, Lamptey, Mitchell. It's time for Lamptey to go. Mitchell also, it's time for him to go. Zuma, Diaz. So Taylor. Yeah, for upcoming game week, I think it should be Taylor. You don't have Dallas, right? Yeah, maybe Dallas also. Let me check already. He had double game week, and the fixture's not that bad, not that bad. Yeah, so it should be Dallas and Taylor. Yeah, Vignesh. It should be Dallas and Taylor. Double game weeks, right? Now I don't know if there is any kind of clean sheet here. Maybe against Brighton, yes. Against Southampton, maybe not. But in these two games, maybe there's clean sheet in both or at least one of them, Vignesh, right? So it should be Dallas or now let me show you Taylor's fixture. My next transfer should be Taylor for next game week. That's what I'm thinking for now. I don't know, things might change. Sheffield, Fulham next after this game week. So and he also has double game week. Not very hopeful about the double game week here, right? The fixture is not good enough, but still, for this, if you want to attack this, it might work out. So yeah, Vignesh, I think it should be Dallas or Eiling or Burnley defender for that kind of price range. Vignesh. You still have money though, like on Lamptey Mitchell. So yeah. Goitam says, thanks for joining in, Evan. What is the team going to look like this game week? Yeah, let me just show you. So for this game week, I'm pretty confident. Not confident, like I don't know, like as I said, West Ham against Brighton is not an easy game to play against. It's just not that easy to play against them. So Martinez, Dallas. Yeah, this is what it looks like for now. So Lamptey got injured, so I might change Lamptey to maybe Taylor already this game week. I'm not sure. I'm not made up my mind. I'll let you guys know in the deadline stream, as I said. For now, I think this is what it looks like. This is what it should be like. So yeah, this is what my team is for this game week. Let's hope no one gets benched or something. I'm captaining Salah. So yeah, even. Sagnik says, planning to free hit game week 18 and bench boost 19. I want to have a solid team even after the double game week. So won't mind from using chips and also keep a team that will work out ahead. Yeah, Sagni, that should be the ultimate plan. But let me check already everything. Also, are you keeping Martinez and bringing Fabianski or some other goalkeeper? Sagnik, for now, as I said, if I want a keeper that plays in game week 18, and if I want a player that also plays in game week 19, I'll have to keep Martinez. So Sagnik, like I'm forced to keep Martinez. I can't remove him. The upcoming fixtures don't seem good at all for Martinez. I know that, right? But still, it will be a waste of transfer if I remove Martinez for some other goalkeeper, because like I have already players that has to go out from my team. Foster, he needs to leave. Lamptey, he needs to leave. Bissouma, like literally everyone in my bench needs to leave if I want to bench boost in the game week 18. I might have to take some hit, maybe -4 or maybe -8. Till -8, I think I'm fine, right? So yeah, I might have to take some hit, but I think I'll do it, no problem. If it pays off, why not? So yeah, I still have though. I think I still have at least 4 transfer left. So I already have one. So for after this gaming 16, I'll have one. After this gaming 7, I have one. For 18, I'll use a free hit, so I won't have here. After 17, I won't have. So I think I'll have 3 more transfer, and I have to remove 4 players. So that means I can remove Grealish. That means I'll have to take a -4 hit. Yeah, I'll have to take a -4 hit. Now I'm not removing Martinez. In short, Sagnik, I'm not removing Martinez. So one of the reason I'm also kind of not using stacking up on players for double game week 19 is because I want is a strong team going forward, signing. So yeah, it's fine, I guess. It's Alpha says, I have Salah, Bamford in defense, Chilwell, Dallas, no problem with that. I'll bring on Kufal for Dallas. Don't do that. Whom to replace for Chilwell? But why do you want to Kufal? Want to remove Kufal? It's Alpha. I want to know your strategy because like why? Why would you want to remove Kufal? Please let me know what is your strategy for game week 18 and 19 because like there might not be clean sheet, but still potentially there might be one, at least one in these 3 game weeks. It's Alpha, and he has a double game week with this one. So I'd want if your plan is not to stack up on double game week players, maybe remove Kufal for Dallas, right? But I just don't see point removing Kufal. I don't know because I personally brought Kufal this game week. So please let me know in the chat box. It's Alpha. Uh, James says, do you think Balbuena is just as good? Yeah, why not? Yeah. It's not that I've not thought about it, James, but still, as I said, Balbuena is also good for the bonus points, but still, Kufal can get you assists. Like, if I will get 12 points from a single game from Kufal just by investing 0.2 more on Kufal, right? Balbuena is 4.4, Kufal is 4.6. So, if I can get 6 more points from a single player, just if I invest 0.2, I think I'm fine with that. I'll do that, James. Like, it's likely that Kufal will get you an assist or I don't know these kind of things. What I'm trying to attacking return than Balbuena. That's what I think, James. So Balbuena not that bad of an option. Like easily Kufal might not do anything in the double game week and just keep a clean sheet, right? And it's the same with Balbuena too. He'll keep the clean sheet too if Kufal does. So James, yeah, I do think he's a good option. He's not that bad of an option. If you don't have enough money for Kufal, right? Balbuena is not that bad of an option. It's about the attacking return. Now, will Kufal give you the attacking return in the double game week or not? Now, nobody knows that. Even Kufal does not know that. So, James, yeah. Sagnick thinks, what are your plans for Man City? Are you bringing in KDB? Nope, not doing that. Just don't have enough transfer, don't have enough money. So, I'm fine with not having KDB right now. Or Mahrez, not not having Mahrez either. Defenders, you prefer KDB or Kane for blank and double game week? I've not like paid a lot of attention to that. Just let me check. But Sheffield, right? He's facing Sheffield game week 19. Let me go to the transfers first. Man City, De Bruyne. Like I've not been paying a lot of attention to the Man City asset. Let me just check the fixtures though. Crystal Palace, both of them very good. Kane and De Bruyne, these are very good for both of the games. Crystal Palace, West Brom. Crystal Palace, West Brom. Aston Villa, Sheffield. I think I would edge for the blank and double gaming. I think I would still edge towards the De Bruyne. Yeah. For this run, I think De Bruyne does play against Chelsea in upcoming days. Newcastle, Everton, Chelsea, Brighton. But still, yeah, De Bruyne for me. Yeah, not Kane. Sagnick. If you want me to choose between De Bruyne and Kane for double and blank for both the ones for both blank and double game week, I think I'd go for De Bruyne. Yeah, I'd go for De Bruyne. For me, Sagnick, it should be De Bruyne. So Subkaran says Balbuena plus Kufal plus Walcott or Kufal plus Lowton plus Bowen. Balbuena plus Kufal plus Walcott. Walcott, is he getting enough minutes? Not having Ings means he will though. So Walcott, let me just check Walcott already. 90 minutes, 62 minutes, 79 minutes. Okay. Balbuena, Kufal, Walcott, Kufal, Lowton, Bowen. Kufal and Lowton. Lowton, do I want that? Do I want Lowton there? Maybe. No, not Lowton. Let me check. For this game week, Lowton looks fine to me though. Burnley, yeah, I'm sorry, I thought you. I always get confused between, I don't know, Burnley and Aston Villa all the time. I'm sorry about that, Subkaran. Kufal, I think I would lean towards Kufal, Lowton, and Bowen, Subkaran. Yeah. That looks a better option to me. Kufal, Lowton, Bowen. Yes. Yeah. Walcott, there's no problem having Walcott. Like attacking wise, I think they should like these. Both of these options are not that bad though. Let me check Walcott's price already first. Walcott's 5.8. Bowen on set pieces though, 6.4. So I think I'll rather Lowton 4.4, Kufal 4.6, Lowton, Bowen. So Subkaran, yeah. If you don't have to use the remaining money from Walcott anyway, just go for Bowen, right? Because I still do feel like the second option is a better one. Kufal plus Lowton plus Bowen. Yeah, I think that is a better option. considering Bowen is on set pieces and he won't miss any minutes. Like he will be the nailed on option than Walcott. Now since not having Ings means Walcott still will be a nailed on option. So Sukan, yeah, I'd go for the second option. Yeah, that's what I think. If you need money, go for Walcott. If you don't need money to use somewhere else, go for Bowen. Yeah, because he's on set pieces. James says had defense of Lamptey, James, Chilwell, Mitchell, and Justin. Oh, the heartbreak. Lamptey, James, and Chilwell. God, done two free transfers. So have done James and Mitchell to Dallas and Kufal. Would you take hit to replace Chilwell? This is a very good transfer. A huge improvement. James and Mitchell to Dallas and Kufal. So James, I would want to know. So James, Justin, let me just check Justin. I think Justin is facing against Man United. So no clean sheet there. So still, but you do have at least three players that play, right? Now you have Kufar, Dallas, and Justin. No, I wouldn't take a hit, James. I wouldn't take a hit to remove Chilwell. I think that's stretching it a little bit too far, James. I think. So yeah, no. I wouldn't take a hit to remove Chilwell. Just wait till Friday or Saturday. There will be more news about Chilwell. But one thing you should know is, as Ankit said, Chilwell will mess next 3 game weeks. That's what I heard. So, like, it's eventually you will you will remove Chilwell for someone else. If you want to do that, maybe you have. But I would suggest you to get Kufar or Dallas. So you already have done that. I think this is a very good transfer, Dallas and Kufar for James and Mitchell. It does look like an improvement to me. So I wouldn't take a hit. No, I wouldn't take a hit for Chilwell. That's what I think. So yeah. So yeah, if the questions are done, I think it's about time I end the chat. I guess it's almost 2 hours now. I've been streaming. So and I'm very sorry about the late stream this week. Right, as I said, I have some academic deadlines to fulfill. A lot of them. Still, the deadline is not over yet. So yeah, I'm very sorry about the late stream. I will be there in the deadline stream also. I'll let you guys know in the Instagram about when. Right. So yeah, this is what my team will look like. As I said, the only thing I'm kind of concerned for my team right now is about Lamptey, right? So I don't know if I want to remove Lamptey this game week or maybe wait, right? Let's see what happens. I'll let you know, guys, know in the Instagram. I'm sorry about that. So Utkrist says, bro, I'm sorry, I almost forgot. I'm very sorry, Utkrist. Where was it? So there are two teams here. Game week 18 play Martin Stones consecutive Scabbard Lewin. Yeah. So this is what your game week 18 looks like. Say Utkrist. Yeah, I'm sorry, this will take a little bit of time. Utkrist's team. So this is anyone who is watching and you are also planning to not use a free hit or wildcard or anything in game week 18 and 19, you are just not going to use any kind of chip for game week 18 or 19. If you are one of those managers, maybe this will help. So this is what Utkrist has planned. So there's -1, so maybe I don't know how you're gonna get the money. Let me just check the Instagram first, what you have written. Game week 18 play Martinez, Stones, Konsa, Son, Grealish, Calvert-Lewin, Kane. So 7 players, so no problem with that. 7 players. And replace Kufal to Cresswell and Adams. That might work out. So how many players will you have in the Utkrist? How many players will you have for game week 19? That means when you remove Kufal and Cresswell and replace to Kufal, Cresswell to Adams, taking a hit. 7 players. 7 players. I still don't get why you're trying to do this, but still, if you want to, this might work out. 18 Martinez, fine. Man City and yeah, but still, I think, but they are very expensive, the Man City players. Now, there's no guarantee that Stones will play, There's no guarantee that Stones will play with Christ. There's just no guarantee. You could be with 6 players, Konsa, Son, Grealish, Calvert-Lewin, Keane looks fine. You could literally be playing with 6 players in the, and if you are in the mini leagues, that might hurt, right? With Christ. So yeah, maybe try and get some more of a nailed on Man City player than Stones, I guess. So that's what I'm trying to say. I can easily see Laporte replacing Stones in upcoming game weeks. I just see that with Chris. I don't know. I just feel like that, right? So the team looks fine for 7 players. That looks fine to me. I think with Chris, that looks fine. If Stone does play, the team looks fine. 7 players. I think a lot of other managers will also think about that. Now let me see your second team. Uh, so this is what your second team looks like, right? For game week 19 without free hit, without anything, like literally no chip. So this is what it looks like. Kufal Queswell. So you'll bring in Kufal. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stones, I don't know. I'm not convinced about Stones though. I'm not very convinced about Stones at all. Now you could only hope he does play, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you will have enough players. You can easily bench boost with this team, Quest. If you remove Mitchell for someone else for game week 19, you can like because you'll have extra players on bench doing nothing. That is the problem with this in game week 19. Like Meslier will be there. I mean, Martinez will be there, not playing. 4.7 keeper on your bench with Chris, right? And you can't play 12, 13 players. You have to play only 11. So who are you gonna bench? Because all of them will play Utkrist for game week 19. Now I'll straightly tell you this, Utkrist, like this is not the perfect one, right? Perfect team. Like there are some flaws, there are some drawbacks, right? As I said, like now when you do this, Martinez, you'll have to bench him in game week. If you are not using a bench boost in game week 19, you'll have a 4.7 keeper playing completely fine, who is in form in your bench, right? And you'll also have to maybe bench Stones, I guess, if he does not play. Maybe have to bench who has the difficult fixture. Maybe you'll have to bench Susek, I guess. So yeah, this kind of, I don't know, a little bit flawed. It kind of does look a little bit flawed to me. I don't know. You'll have to bench some players that is completely fine to play. You'll have to bench Mitchell, Stones, Martinez, and one more player. And I don't see who. Maybe Suchek. Because I wouldn't bench Kufal or Cresswell. Yeah. Jim, I'm sorry, Utkrist. Yeah. Like this is not the ideal way I would want to play, but still, if you don't want to use the chips, right? I think you have to make some compromises, I guess. You will at least have 11 players that will play for game week 19. That's fine. So yeah, this I don't know, but still I don't know if I want to bench any of these players for game week 19. That's what I'm trying to say, right? But Martinez does not have very good fixture in the double game week. I'm aware about that. Maybe this is not the ideal way I would play, but still it might work out. It's a 50-50 kind of thing. Like I don't know, but still I'm not very convinced about, like, you just think logically. You don't have enough players to play for game week 18, and you have extra players who will be in your bench for game week 19, and you are not even gonna use your bench boost. So how do you feel about that? That's extra money for this this caliber of double game week, right? Game week 19. For this caliber of double game week, you'll be benching your players and you won't be even using a bench boost. So I don't know. Suchek will play double game week. I don't know. It kind of looks flawed to me with Chris, right? But yeah, maybe rethink, I guess. If you don't want to use a chip, it will work for game week 19. It's fine. If you want to bench those players for game week 19, it will work out. It will surely work out with Chris. But yeah, still think about it. James thinks, do you think it's worth bringing in double gaming players and getting rid of players like KDB and Kane? Not Kane. Not maybe KDB after this, but still, do you want to remove KDB? Not Kane. I wouldn't remove Kane for Rashford and Mane, or keeping some for game week after double game week. Like, no, I don't think removing KDB and Kane is necessary at all. As I said, the fixtures are like, look at these fixtures, and fixture like Kane and KDB can easily outscore Rashford and Mane. Easily, that can easily happen. Just look at these fixtures: Sheffield, Aston Villa. Like, who is to say Kane won't score a hat-trick against Sheffield? He can easily do that. So I don't think it's necessary to remove Kane and KDB. As I said, it's not necessary that you need to have double gaming players, although it will double your chances of getting points. I'm aware about that, right? Let me just see. De Bruyne's fixture also not that bad. the fixtures for De Bruyne is also very good. Now look at this: Crystal Palace home, Brighton home. Nah, I wouldn't remove KDB also. Maybe it's difficult for these two games, and I wouldn't be surprised if KDB is benched here for Chelsea game. That might easily happen, right? It's Pep Guardiola after all. So yeah. But for game week 18 and 19, Kane and De Bruyne, they both look like a very good bet to me personally, James. Uh, on Insta, I send my team which I am building for double gaming. Okay, let me just see already. So yeah, if you are also one of them using, building a team for double game week, you might want to look at this. So where's the team? So this is what James teams look like. James. So yeah, this is what his team look like. Sorry about this, but yeah. So this is what James' team look like, and as I said, if you are one of those building your team for double game weeks, maybe this will help out. So McCarthy, Foster. So yeah, you are not using bench boost for double game week, James. So it's fine having one goalkeeper, McCarthy, double game week. Maybe there's at least one clean sheet, I guess. Maybe, but I'm not very hopeful for double game week. Balbuena, fine. Dallas, Zuma, fine. Defense look good. So your bench will be Foster, Ferguson, Stephens, and Brewster, right? So just in case one of them does not play, Brewster will be coming on for you. But it's unlikely that these players. These look like the most nailed-on players. That it looks fine to me, because like it's very unlikely that Mane will miss both games or Salah misses both games. They will play at least one. Come on, so they'll play both of them, not even at least one. A lot of big hitters in the midfield. The defense look fine. You don't. You still have Trent and Zuma. They are pretty much premium, So yeah, this looks fine to me, and no problem with this at all. Double gaming players, Adams, no Ings. Yeah, this looks fine. No bench boost. So yeah, this looks fine to me. Yeah, this kind of is changing my perspective of using the bench boost for game week 19. But still, this does look good to me. Yeah. Balbuena, Dallas, Zuma, Alexander. Yeah, this looks for upcoming days also, for upcoming game weeks also. It does not look that bad, James, Mane, Salah, Fernandes, a lot of big hitters. Like, it will pay off though. I do think Salah, Mane playing both their double game weeks at their home game. Fernandes, Rashford. They can be inconsistent, but still, if there's anyone doing anything for that United team, it should be Fernandes or Rashford. So Adams fine, Bamford super fine. So this team looks too good, man. Yeah, if you are not using, like, if they all play both the games for game week 19, I think this looks fine to me. And are you using free hit for game week 18, James? Are you doing that? If you are doing that, I think it's fine. I think it's fine to me. James, yeah, this team looks good to me. Yeah, for game week 19, can't complain too much here. Can't complain. James says, or I could instead keep Kane and not have Rashford. Yeah, that might also work if you have that kind of money. Yeah, James said, no problem with that. As I said, like, Kane can easily outscore Rashford. Just because Rashford plays 2 games, like one of them is against Liverpool. Just because he plays 2 games does not mean he will outscore Kane. Like, Kane is playing against Sheffield. What if he scores a hat-trick? That can easily happen. So yeah, that, James, yeah, I see no flaw in that, having Kane instead of Rashford. I don't see problem with that. Ankit says, time for me to go by waiting for the deadline stream. Ankit, thank you so much for joining in. Like, as always, thank you for the support, Ankit. Yeah, and good night. Yeah, thank you so much for joining in. Yeah, we'll see you in the deadline stream. And yeah, I'll be posting the date and everything about the deadline stream, right? So I think it's on Saturday, the deadline stream. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you guys know in the Instagram. James says, yes, I'm free hitting for blank game week 18. So yeah, the team looks fine to me, James. It looks good. I mean, you kind of made me think, if I do I need to use bench boost in game week 19? It was that kind of team that you just showed me, James. Like, it was a good team. Like, I am kind of breaking my back to get double game week players in my team so that I could use the double game week, James. And the team you just showed me has a lot of potential to return good points. A lot of big hitters, not a lot of money in defense. That's fine. And the forward also does not look that bad, you know. I mean, Bamford, Adams, that could easily work out. So that was a good team, though, James. So yeah, I think that was a very good template. I must say, James. If you are not using a bench boost, yeah, they kind of did made me rethink about the bench boost option for Game Week 19. To be honest, but still, I think there's no going back for me. So I'll have to use the bench boost for Game Week 19, right? I will and I should. As I said, it's a very big game week, and I hope for better returns in Game Week 19 from all the players. But still, James, that template was good. I think if you are not using a bench boost and using a free hit for Game Week 18, that is a good one. Uh, Subkaran says, great stream. Look forward to deadline stream. Subkaran, thank you so much for joining in again. Thank you so much. Appreciate it as always. Thank you so much. Subkaran, thank you so much. James says, I'm saving bench boost to use later with my second wildcard. Yeah, no problem. A lot of them will do that, right? A lot of managers will try and use their wildcard for next blank and double game week and use wildcard. And use bench boost. So I personally just, my opinion is this game is just too big to not use anything. That is my opinion. So I don't know how big the other game week will be. Nothing's predicted yet. But James, I think the template was good. Not that bad. Not that bad. Yeah. But you, as I said, you kind of made you. I don't know, if I had seen that team a little earlier, maybe I would have also thought of not using a bench boost. But still, I'm kind of firmly standing on the point that I think this is a very big game week and I should use at least one chip. So yeah, James. Okay, then now I think this pretty much it. It's almost 2 hours now. I think I need to drink some water also. And yeah, it's pretty much it's almost midnight in my country now. 12 a.m. almost. So yeah, thank you for joining in, everybody. This is what my team looks like. So as I said, I still have one transfer and can make some changes for Lamptey. I'll let you guys know in the deadline stream. My captain will be Salah. Nothing's gonna change. That's not gonna change. So I think a lot of everyone should captain Salah. Maybe you might go for De Bruyne or something, right? So yeah, that nothing's gonna change for my team. And so if there's any question, do post it in your chat box, right? I'll be more than happy to look out for you. After all, I have kind of streamed a little late this week, and I owe to you guys, right? So Jim says, and I already used my triple captain because I didn't know what I was doing at the start of the season. It's my first time playing FPL. It's all right, James. It's all right. This I don't know. It's all about luck, you know, when it comes to FPL. Like there's no, I don't think there's any right way to do it, right? No matter how much you plan, it's sometimes always about luck. Now, who would have thought that Salah would be benched and he would come off the bench and score two and assist? You know, nobody, no one could have predicted that, but that happened. So, yeah, sometimes, most of the times, it's about luck. Yeah, James, it's all right though. So yeah, I think I'll end the stream now. Again, thank you so much for the support and joining in, and thank you for your questions and everything. As I said, I'll let you guys know everything in the Instagram about the deadline stream, and if there are any transfers I make. Like again, thank you so much, Subkaran, James, Sagnik, Ankit, everyone. Thank you so much. I'll guys see you in the deadline stream. Bye bye.